April here, and today I'm going to add lights to my dollhouse. A while ago, I bought several different knobs from Hobby Lobby while they were 50% off, and today I will be showing you how I turn them into lighting fixtures on a budget. I have went down the pop-it light road before, and it seemed like they always inevitably got left on, and I went through so many batteries. So this time I wanted lights that weren't powered by batteries. I wanted to be able to plug them in and decided LEDs would be the way to go. So I went on Amazon and bought these. And then I got wire nuts, and heat shrink from Menards. You save big money at Menards. Menards, not a sponsor of this video. I grabbed an old charge cord from my junk drawer and I was ready. Now let me just say, I am not a certified electrician. I am not telling you to do this. I am just saying I did this. And that doesn't mean it's a good idea. With that said, let me tell you what I did. Since one LED didn't offer much light, to have some extra light, I'm going to bundle 3 LEDs together and then braid the wires together. I added a pigtail off the LEDs so the wires are long enough to stick out of the back of the dollhouse. And I did that by cutting about 10 inches of wire and then stripping the ends. Then I stripped the ends off of the LED wires, twisting them together before looping them around the other wire and shrinking heat shrink over the connection. Once that tedious project was complete, I moved on to installing the knobs. To install the knobs, I drilled a hole that's slightly smaller than the knob bolt into the ceiling where I wanted the lighting fixture. I screwed the knob into the ceiling, making sure the bolt doesn't stick up into the floor above. Then I drilled a hole behind the knob to run the wires for the LED lighting. I used a Dremel to cut a channel into the floor for the wires to lay in. I taped the LEDs into place behind the knob using clear packaging tape and taped down the wires into their channels. And I did also make one of the knobs into a non-working ceiling fan. Do you want to see how? Huh? Do you? Okay, I'll tell you. I picked up these paint stirrers from Menards, and these will serve as the fan blades. I drilled a hole in the middle and painted the sticks using an acrylic paint Mod Podge mixture. I rubbed the paint in using my fingers, creating a stained wood look. Which, just FYI, I discovered that completely by accident, but it looks pretty good, I think. Then once the blades were done and dry, I screwed them onto the knob bolt before screwing it into the ceiling. Ta-da! So after I had all my lights and knobs installed, it was time to wire everything together. To do this, I stripped back the wires on my USB cord that I got from the junk drawer, and I slipped some heat shrink onto the cord. I want to make the cord longer to reach the back of the dollhouse, so I added a pigtail to it. Once that was done, I pulled the heat shrink down and shrunk it over the connection. Then it was time to get started on wiring together all of my other lights. For these connections, I'm using wire nuts. I started at the bottom corner and worked my way up, across, then back down again. So in the end, it looks like this. Now for the moment of truth. It works! How cool is that? Okay, so I said this project was on a budget, so let's now discuss how much this project cost. I bought 9 knobs in total, and they were about $2.50 a knob, so total I was at $22.50. My USB cord was technically free, but let's say $5 for that. My wire was $4.97, the wire nuts was $3, the heat shrink was $2.13, the wire stripper was $8, and my LEDs were $9.97. So my total for the project was $55.57. If you want to see what I do with my dollhouse next, or any of my other videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And I hope you have an adorable day.